What is up YouTube? Kevin Walford 123. Today's video is a pickup video. Obviously car boot season is finished, so yeah, just pickups randomly now. I'm hoping to do some like live streaming now and again, but it's just ever since I got the radiator put in, which is like there, the computer had to be moved because of the heat of the radiator messes up the computer. So it's a real pain to move the computer across the room. So maybe I'll get, you get these wireless like dongles and stuff like that, but it's going to drop the internet connection, and then yeah, I don't know. I'll sort it out, but I will be around. But yeah, pickups, n.e.s pickups, plenty of pickups. Yeah, I'm going to go for more. I actually made this video before, but the problem was I was sitting there, and then all of a sudden I just turned, and my back felt like someone had shot me with a rifle, and the pain in my back lasted about a week. I was in agony. I couldn't even move. It was so bad. But yeah, so I thought I'd do the video again because it was a bit weird to be in a video halfway through and go, oh my god, and then I was in agony, so I thought I'd leave it out. But yeah, if you've noticed down below, I've hit 4K subs, which I'm happy with 100, and I've got 4K, and I just think that's mental, and I can't get my head around it. And when I mention to people, you know, how many, it's just incredible. So thank you to all the new subscribers, thanks to all the people who've stuck with me, even through the boring content. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I just can't thank you enough. And I will do a giveaway soon. I've got some stuff I've got in mind to give away. I was going to do another one of them loot boxes full of different stuff, retro games and stuff like that. So keep an eye out. I will do it soon. But yeah, anyway, on to the n.e.s games. You know what? I'm going to go for the worst one first, as in worst condition, just to get it out of the way. Harry's here with me, by the way. Oh, and excuse that chair behind. That's Christmas presents. We've started getting Christmas presents already. Here's Harry. How you doing? Look, who's that? There he is. Right, that's it, you go that way. Right, so this one came all the way from Italy. Now, I don't normally buy boxed and complete games because I go cart only. Not only is it cheaper, I'm not really that fussed. I mean, the boxes are nice, but I'm not paying the box prices. Some games are £1,000 plus with boxes, and that's not happening. But this one come up cheap, and it was boxed and complete. And I thought, you know what, I'll have that. And basically, it's a present from my mum for my birthday, which was last Friday, so not long ago. Yeah, so it's Cartoon Workshop. It looks quite good in the distance. The guy listed it's very good. It had the picture, so I assumed it was very good. It looked good from the picture because it was like, you know, this far away. Everything looked alright, but you can't really make it out. It's quite creased. It's going to be hard. But it's not just creased. Sorry about my phone. It's not just creased. It's actually been damp. I don't know where it's been kept, but it stinks. And it's been kept in a wet condition, and it's all soaked into the box, and it's all got that like rippled feel. If you look on the top, see there, it's all stained. And that stain's gone through. It's going to be hard to show you anyway, but it's all mouldy on the inside. There's mould in it, and the instruction manual, instead of being flat, is like rippled up and down, where it's been wet, dried, and it's rippled itself up. The manual's staple has gone rusty from the damp, and it's come away. So the manual's in two parts, which isn't very isn't listed as, you know, damaged. It's not very good condition. And the cartridge, I'm not going to bother getting out, but you know where the side layer is with all the I can't speak, ripples down the side. All of the paint's bubbled all the way down. So that's, you know. And anyway, long story short, but I said to eBay, this guy's a joker. And I said to him, this was very good condition, and it's in, I'd say, acceptable condition if someone wants it in that condition for the price. And he said, oh, it must have been damaged in transit. It was done through the post office. And then he started saying that I have to call the post office and complain. I mean, he's in Italy, so sorry about the dog. You know, I have to complain to some Italian guy in Italy, which isn't going to happen. eBay said, no, you don't. Long story short, it's just a PayPal claim, and he's going to have to sort it out and pay for return postage. But at the moment, it's just been a bit of a back and forth of him saying it's damaged in transit, which it isn't. Harry, go on, lay down, boy. Sorry about that. He's going to keep going across until he's climbed on and in the camera. But yeah, so he's not playing ball at all. I'm going to turn my phone down because that's really annoying. Group chats, eh? So yeah. But he's saying it's... I'm rambling now. He's saying it happened in transit. There's no way that amount of damage and the rust can happen in 5 days of transit. And that's what I'm saying to him, but I don't want to fight with him, so yeah. Hopefully it's returned soon and get a refund. But that was £40, which isn't a lot boxed games wise, but it is a lot for the condition. So anyway, onto the games. I've obviously done this video before. My words come out wrong all the time. Sorry about that. It's just part of my Asperger's. Yeah, a bit backwards. So I've done these games before. So if I have mentioned any of these before, I'm sorry. But the first one is Dizzy. This isn't classed as part of the Poway collection as such because it's not an official release. But this game was £8 and I needed it to bundle in. I had loads of credit from CEX, so I bought a load of games and I needed to make £8 up and this was there, so I grabbed it. The only problem is I can't use it on my top load of n.e.s because if you look on this game, for instance, the contacts are a lot thinner on the actual cartridge compared to this one, if you see the thickness, which makes it damage your top loader, so you can't use it. Well, you can, but it's risky. So you put it in and you pull out and ripple the pins out. So that's not going to happen. So I'm leaving that. We're going through these games. If I've mentioned any of these in previous videos, I'm sorry. We have Alpha Mission. This one was from Italy. It came boxed, not complete, just boxed. Box was in not very good condition, but I sold the box on for like £20, and the whole thing cost me like 20. I think it was £20 all in anyway. So basically, I got the game for free. And most of this is from either CEX trade-ins or from selling my pops. My pops all gone now completely, so funded quite a lot. Funded, yeah, probably half. Another game which is quite rare. I can't remember. I think this was a CEX game. Drop Zone. It's uncommon. You don't see it too often. Holds its price at about £25. So I thought I'd grab that while I can, and luckily it was one of those where you buy it from CEX and it turned up and it was in good condition, because it's annoying if you pay £25 and it turns up and it's battered. Next one, this game I was gutted because I don't have money spare all the time. I don't have money at all really, basically, unless I'm selling stuff on to buy other stuff. And this game come up on eBay boxed to complete for like £17, and I ended up getting it trade-in, so it cost me nothing anyway. But this is a CEX game and it was like another £25. But yeah, I'm gutted to not get the £17 one, but I don't have the spare cash, so it's just trade-ins, which sucks. Donkey Kong 3. Where did I get that one from? I think this is an eBay one. 20. I think it was like it's in the 20s, but it was a good price, and it came with a slipcase as well, so it's not too bad. And it's a good game, Donkey Kong 3. I think that's the one where you're in like a greenhouse and you've got like a gas pump, and you're trying to kill insects, but you squirt Donkey Kong with it, and he flies out the top of the roof and goes off to the next place. And it's actually a decent game. Next game, I'm not a big fan of American football. It's one of the black box games. 10-yard fight. I think that was a CEX one. You alright? Harry does this thing which border terriers do called inward sneezing. It's like a reverse sneeze. And he makes that weird noise. So he sounds like he's going to be sick, but it's actually just sneezing. Please, Harry, lay down. Every time you do a video, he gets jealous. Next game, which you'd think I'd have already, but I only have it on Mario Duck Hunt, and it's Mario Brothers. And this is £6 or something, or £4, something dirt cheap from CEX, and it's mint condition. Plays at a different speed though. I think the Duck Hunt one was fixed for the NTSC sort of speed on audio and that, whereas that one was the original, so it's like dun 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 dun, really slow, whereas the other one's a lot quicker. Yeah, but bargain, £6. Another game, Pinball. This was an eBay one. I can't remember the price of this one, but it was cheap. I only go for games that are good prices. But yeah, that was pretty cheap. I can't remember what it was, but get there. Crash Test Dummies. I remember this one. This was like, I think he had it up for £17, and I said, you know, would you like take like 14? And he said yes. Made by LJN, but it's actually a good game. I enjoy it, and it's worth trying. I mean, if you got a n.e.s, grab it. Crash Test Dummies. And I used to like the show back in the day and the toys when I was a kid. I wouldn't mind getting them toys again just to have a mess about with. But good game. £14, not a bad rate for it. We have a game from CEX, Robocop 2. And you won't make it out as such, but there's a nick on the label which I filled in with marker. So it's black anyway, so it fills in. I think you can just see it there. It is annoying, but for the sake of returning it to CEX and arguing, because it was so cheap anyway, I thought I'll keep it. We have, I think these two come together. Yep. Someone in Italy was selling some games I need, And I was like, can you make the shipping cheaper? Because a lot of places charge like €7 shipping, but this guy was charging double. So he's just saying, buy more games and it'll work out cheaper. So it did. And he knocked money off. And it's 2 games I needed. We've got Puzznic, which is a cool little puzzle game. Worth, if you're into puzzle games like Tetris and that, grab this one. Cheap as well. I think this was like £6. The cover is quite colourful and nice, whereas I think the American one looks really boring and more adult and not as enticing to kids. So I think that's why it didn't sell as well. But yeah, it was that one. And then Bigfoot, which was like a tenner, which is a bargain as well. And that game is excellent. Really good game. 2-player game as well. When Kieran was over, I should have played it. Completely forgot. But yeah, it's just like a mixture of boat duel and off-road sort of. It's just so cool. It's really good. Really fun. Next game. Next to the mic. Sorry about noise. We have Super Turrican. Another trade-in game. I think the going rate was like £30. So £30 for it is the going rate, but with trade-ins it probably cost me a couple of quid. So it's not too bad. That's what, I didn't used to trade stuff into CEX. It was a case of just going and buying stuff, but that's not the way you do it. You have to trade in. No, lay down. See him getting, the moment you start moving, it starts to come across. Then we got Volleyball, which was another Italian one. It was a case of importing this from Italy because it's hard to get over here. It doesn't show up often. I'm not sure if it only was released in Italy and Australia, but it is a GBR game, UK game. But yeah, I can't remember the price on it, but it was dirt cheap. I think it was like a tenner or something like that, which is a great price. We have another game. I'm not sure if these ones come together actually. That one, actually, I think the Volleyball came with these 3. I think that's what it was. This one was another import from Australia. It was Australia, and the person just said the postage is the same for Australia if you have 1 game or like 10 games. So I got 3 I needed, and they didn't have any others I wanted. So I got Volleyball. I got Rollerball. I think they were like a tenner each. Rollerball, which is a wicked pinball game. Got some good audio on it, good music. And this one, which is incredible. Werewolf. What's it called? The Last Warrior. And I love the artwork. You see the werewolf bursting out the cartridge. You see the chips behind, which is really nice. And it's in mint condition, but it wasn't when I got it. It was really dirty, grubby. Contacts were dirty. Had stickers on the back, like rental labels and stuff like that. It should have been worse condition because it was a rental. Cleaned it up lovely. Come off perfect. And it's a wicked game, Werewolf, but it's so hard. I get past the first level, and the second level just dicks me. Especially a werewolf with blades that grow out of his arm and start. It's basically like an X-Men game, but it's like they said we can't use the X-Men franchise, so let's stick a werewolf in instead of Wolverine. So it is kind of, yeah, if you ever watch a trailer, watch a Let's Play or something, it is pretty much a what are you doing? It's pretty much an X-Men game, but it's cool. It's really cool. This game was super cheap. This was like £3 or something. Goal, I can honestly say I turned it on, kicked the ball for 2 seconds and turned it off, so I can't give it like a rating or anything, but it's cheap if you need it for your collection. You like football games, I think it's okay. Another game, Robo Warrior. That was like £8, I think, which isn't a bad price, £7 or £8. It is basically Bomberman at the same time. I think it says made by Jalico, I don't know how you say the name, but it's also Hudson, I think, and it's pretty much Bomberman, and it's a guy who's got to walk through the levels, but it can be really tedious. I thought it looked interesting, and I played it, and it's like, imagine a whole long level, but to get through it, you got to blow up all the blocks, so you just walk forward, blow up, blow up, blow up, and then you just keep doing that. And it does get tedious for me, and yeah, you can power up your bombs and stuff like that, but I'd give it a miss, to be honest. It's not the greatest. This one's an Italian game. This was boxed, and I sold the box for like £15, and I paid, I think it was like £15 for the item, so it's free. And that is Slalom, which is a black box game. Good, graphics are nice, worth playing. You have to get it from Italy, I think. I don't think there's one in UK. It is a GBR black box game again, but it didn't come out in the UK. I'm not 100% on that. Next game is Nigel Mansell's World Championship. World Championship. So yeah, Formula 1 game. There's not much to say about it. If you like Formula 1 games, it is a really good game, and the graphics are nice. It's actually a decent game. It's a gig game, which is the Italian one. £30 posted. Postage was most of that, which is alright. It's about the going rate, I think. Next game, I'd never even heard of this game. I never even heard of Jimmy Connors. Jimmy Connors Tennis. I don't know if he's American. I don't know if you guys have heard of Jimmy Connors. I'm not too sure, but it's a UK game, UKV. Came with a slipcover. They had it up for like £15, and I need it. And there's none on eBay at all, anywhere, apart from one on eBay, which was this one, and no one was interested. And it came with a manual as well. And I just said, "Would you take £9?" And they said, "Yeah." So it's an okay tennis game. It's one of them ones where you don't have to press A to throw the ball and A to hit it. You just press the button, it throws it across. But it's quite hard. It's not the easiest of tennis games, so maybe that's why it's not very well known, because many people didn't buy it. This game I needed for a while, and I've been interested in playing it for a long time, and it never shows up. And it's Aladdin. And I think it was in Italy, £12 or something, which was a bargain. And it was a case of, I'll give it a go, and it's horrible. It's playable, that's the word, playable. But it's not fun. The Mega Drive 1, if you want to play a good version, Mega Drive, Super Nintendo, superb. n.e.s 1, if you play the n.e.s 1 and go to the SNES 1, you're going to be in for a treat. If you play the SNES 1 and go back, you're going to be... Oh, it's horrible. Low FPS. I mean, on old games, it's like really stuttery, and animation's horrible. Graphics are just bright green, like greeny. Instead of gold, it's like a green colour. It's horrible. Horrible game. This video's gone on for ages, by the way. Another game I needed, Swordmaster. This game I've been after for a while as well. It's a decent game. It's quite tricky in places. Basically a side scroller where you've got a sword and you're just chopping everything in front, building up XP and power, fighting a little boss each end of the level, and then carrying on doing more of the same. If it was like a tenner. Can't remember if I'm getting these prices right, but it was cheap. This game, this one, I'd sold basically at the end of all my pops, and I had some money left over. And this game never shows up, like very rare. It never shows up rarely at all. And it's Donkey Kong Jr. Math. Now you'll laugh at the title, and it is basically Donkey Kong, but you're climbing through the level, collecting numbers and doing math sums, which isn't interesting to anyone. So that's probably why it's so rare, because nobody bought it, and they probably ended up in a landfill. Game's worth about £100 plus, and I managed to get it off a guy for £80. Just cost me pops, basically. And £80 is a good price. So I got 20 quid, at least 20 quid off the RRP. I think it came in a slipcase as well, I'm not sure. But if you need to get that one for your collection, it's a lot of money. And it doesn't show up often. If you go for a boxed one, it could be like 1,000, I think it is. It's a lot of money. This one was a birthday present from a birthday recently, and it's from Amanda's sister. Came in a slipcase. Arch Rivals. I haven't seen it in the UK. It's got the UK, I think it's... No, it's Italy, it says on it. I think it's an Italy game. I think it's about £12, £16, something like that. That's the going rate. I don't know what she paid for it. But yeah, that was me birthday present from her, which is awesome. Thank you very much. Good game. Only annoying thing is every time you get a basket, you have a cutscene. Instead of just getting back in the action like NBA Jam, like score, carry on. It just... You get a basket and then it's got a cutscene and a guy complaining and stuff like that, and yeah, kind of ruins the momentum. This game, I can't remember what I sold. It wasn't pops. I can't remember. I sold something anyway on eBay, and I needed it. Alien 3 goes for about 20 something pound on CEX, 25 boxed. Yeah, it was 17 quid, I think it was, which isn't a bad price. I haven't played it yet. I don't know if it's any good, but it's an LJN game, and I know a lot of them are pretty bad, but I'm going to give it a go. And now I'm on to my last game at 19 minutes. Damn. This one is another game I really wanted to play like for a long time. When you get a game in your head and you really want it, and it never shows up. Tiny Toon Adventures 2 Trouble in Wacky Land. And it's an Italian exclusive game. Well, when I say exclusive, I mean it's only in Italy if you want it on the UK version. It goes... I've seen it go for £100 plus. And this guy just said on the group, this is my friend's. I want £50. And Amanda bought it for my Christmas present. Which Christmas, you know, an early Christmas present, basically. So, yeah, £50. That's my Christmas present. Now, so I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Go on, lay down. He's doing it again. That's it. Stay there. Good boy. Stay. Stay. Yeah, 50 quid. And that's a bargain price. So if you see it come up £50 and you want to play it, it's a good game. Really good game. It's like a amusement park, and it's been taken over. I think it's by Montana Max, if you remember the story of Tiny Toons of characters. And you're just going around playing for some... I've only tested it 2 seconds, and it plays well. It's really nice. And it is just as good as I wanted it to be. So I'm enjoying the game. But yeah, another hard one to get. The Italian ones don't show up often, and for £50 I couldn't turn it down. And this one guy was after it. And I was like, oh, please, pass it. I really need it. And I didn't have the money. Amanda, used it out of her money from selling some of her old Lego. And she just said, you can have it for Christmas. And the guy goes, yeah, I don't want it. Don't worry about it. And I was like, straight in there. Yep, I'll have it. I don't know how many games that was. That was quite a few games. If I've mentioned any of them in a previous video, I'm so sorry. I'm running low now. The n.e.s pickups will be very short and not often, maybe every 5 games. Because I've just got pretty much the set. There's not many left I need. I can't remember exactly how many I need. Maybe it's like 30 or 40. But a lot of them are random Italian games and Australian games, so they don't show up often. There is a couple of UK ones I need still. A couple of black box games, but they're quite annoying to find. But that is it. Oh, that's one other pickup before I go. Everyone's probably got it. SNES Mini. Another little gift, basically. Cost me nothing, and I decided, they do the hack for it now, Hack Chi 2. Hacked it and filled it with games. I put about 140 games on there, I think. There's no need to put every game on there. I mean, you can put more, but you need room for save states because they take up memory, and there's not much memory. I think there's like 240 available, something like that, meg, which is nothing. And I've just filled it with the good games. And I've been playing Chrono Trigger, and I've never played Chrono Trigger before, which I know is like mad. I don't think it came out in the UK, but it's incredible. Really good game. I love it. And I love this. It's just so good looking, the SNES Mini. It looks incredible. The build quality is spot on. I mean, I love it. And the controller, it's fantastic. And the good thing when you hack it is you don't need to be near it. You just hold the, I've got a combination of hold, start and select. Hold them, and it brings you back to the menu, and then you can save and carry on. You haven't got to be near the console all the time, but the wire's still not that long. I mean, hang on. There we go. As you can see, it's only tiny. Yes. Oh, and one more thing. Keep going. I don't remember mentioning this, but I've got one. And I needed a hoodie, and they brought out a Nintendo n.e.s hoodie. I'm quite hot actually, so I'm going to start sweating. But yeah, it's a Nintendo n.e.s hoodie. Ah, my knee's gone as well. Last time we're back, this time in knee. It is quite snug. I mean, if I do it up, that's the only downfall, and it's on I think it's large, so we've got to stretch it a bit. That's the only annoying thing. If I let me move back without falling over. It's yeah, it's a snug fit, but it looks nice. Just yeah, if you're gonna get one, I mean, I'm not super slim, but I'm not super fat either. But I think this is a large, but I think you should go for an XL. It's just a tight fit. I think Kieran said the same as well. He's not a big lad either, and it's a bit tight on him as well. So yeah, if you're after one, I think it's Gamerabilia website. It's like 30 quid. It's not much. And yeah, go for an XL if you have a bit of timber or are like a normal size person. What are you doing? You gonna say bye? Yeah, he's happy. Right. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the 4K subs. Thanks for sticking with me for 24 minutes of n.e.s pickups, which is mad. And I'll see you in the next one. Say bye. No, you say bye to them. Go woo! Gonna go woo! That's the best you're gonna get. See you guys.